What is up, everybody? It is your boy King Solivus here, back with another mod pack. This time, we're going to be doing StoneBlock. I have done this mod pack before by myself, before I started doing YouTube and recording, and I've completed it all the way through a couple times. It is by far my favorite mod pack. I haven't found another one like it. Um, this is an HQM pack, and it's completely based off of a quest to get StoneBlock here, and you can see here that all these quests give rewards. Now I'm going to try my best not to use the rewards if I can, because I feel like in this mod pack you don't really need them. They're nice to have, but they're not really something that is. They're just they just come they just become extras towards the end. Now, uh, this mod pack is this first part we'll get through super easy, super fast. When we get to like the Wither Skulls and the Nether Stars and down in Avaricia, it's gonna take us quite a bit of time to get through that. But um, I think this time I'm gonna try and focus on building and exploring mods that I personally haven't explored before. Like I did get to mess with some of these generators, but I never got to do the rainbow generator last time, and I think that I really want to get to the point where I can do the rainbow generator. I did solar panels in the mining dimension last time and got some infinite power, which was really awesome, but still not exactly what I want to do. So I think we're probably going to try and go a different route this time for power. We might do a reactor for me because I've done the reactor before and I can get them to produce a bit of power for early game. I want to focus mainly around mystical agriculture. I want to get mystical agriculture everything. Last time I did this mod pack, I did sieving. I heavily focused on sieving and I made everything around sieving, and that's how we beat this game. I didn't do any real mystical agriculture till the very end when I started to make emerald seeds to make emerald blocks to get the EMC I needed to finish my Avaricia stuff. So I'm going to try and avoid using seeding through most of it. And then for storage, I think I will really want to try and go AE2. I almost always go refined storage just because it's so much simpler. And refined storage has such a better footprint. But I really want to try the AE2 and see if I can figure it out. We'll see how that goes, because more complicated mods are harder for me to figure out. We might do compacting drawers, however, I'm really kind of curious about these crates and the quantum tanks, so we'll see how that goes. I think also we're gonna definitely get into Draconic Evolution and Project E. Those are some big storylines we do want to get into. And so, yeah, I think we'll mainly focus on building, taking our time, and not just blowing through this pack as fast as possible. So first things first, on the quest list, we know that we need to get stone pebbles. Pebbles are obtained by breaking stone with an empty hand. So we're gonna break with our last slot here, because if we break stone with any others, we're gonna end up getting the stone in our hand. And if we try to break a cobblestone with a piece of stone pebble in our hand, it's just gonna cause us some issues. So let's see what we got here. We've completed that quest. I'm gonna get a few more. Now the first 6 episodes of this will be all put out. They'll be recorded all at once and then pushed out over the next 6 days because I'm moving, and so I don't really want to have to worry about whether or not I'm going to be able to get these videos out on time while I'm in the middle of moving. So I'm going to try and record and edit all these videos today and get them out, and then on video 6, that's when we'll really start with our endeavors to make a more of an option for you guys to join in for opinions, because as I said, I want this to be heavily focused on building, so I want your guys' opinions on, what a good, oh, they're all over here, what a good base will look like. I have a general idea for this very first room, so this very first room will not be a very big room. We probably won't use it for a whole lot of building. It'll just be where you start, what the splitter's going to look like. There'll be a 4-way splitter into 4 different directions. We'll get some nice wood growing up in here to get just a few things. I I think that's going to be our place to start for now. Now, let's go ahead and collect our first quest. You don't have to use this. There is a binding key for it, which is not that one, apparently. We'll claim this. We gotta do a stone crafting table. Cryo-stabilized flux ducts. So these things transfer infinite power and they're super overpowered, which is something we aren't going to need very early game, so we probably won't focus too much on that. But let's get ourselves some cobblestone, if I can. My mouse has a messed up key. It likes to double click everything, so. And then I think that, no. Is it that? There's a stone crafting table, so there's that quest done, if I can pick it up. We'll just set that in the corner right now. And then I think we need a stone hammer. So now is it? I believe we also need a stone crook. Let's look. We'll go ahead and claim the next loot chest we've got. Standard loot, claim. Check that in a minute. Got dirt. Dirt can be obtained by breaking blocks with a stone hammer. Start smashing. So I think, if I remember correctly, you can use these as handles for your stone hammer. Yeah, there you go. So you got yourself a stone hammer here. Got some more cobble. We're just going to take our cobble. Now there is excavator in this pack. One problem. You cannot excavate stone. You can excavate everything else, but stone is off limits. You cannot excavate stone. Which I think is a good thing, because I personally wouldn't want to accidentally excavate this out. Oh, look, we got our dirt quest. Now we need a crook. Because what we're going to do is we're going to crook this dirt to get saplings. Now, I believe the stone crook is, yeah. There's a couple different ways you can make stone crook. Oh, I'm going to need more cobblestone. There's a couple different ways you can make stone crooks in this. Wood crooks. And I think they even got compressed crooks. So, for now, for the shape of our beginning room, it's just going to be just like this all the way around. We're just going to take out the bottom layer here. I want to try not to damage the shape of this center room as much as possible. So, let's do this. And then let's go. We need a stone crook so that we can crook our dirt. Doop, and stone crook. We take our dirt here. Sorry about that, guys. My daughter came in. My lovely little daughter wanted to come say hi. So we're going to crook this. It's going to give us a whole bunch of saplings. Now, we need 4 of each, which it looks like we didn't get. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to, oops, I need that back. Get that back. Go ahead and open these real quick. This is extra utilities. We are going to definitely try and get into this mod. That is the one with the rainbow generator. Giant chance cubes. We might. I'm not sure. Chance cubes have always been one of those things that's like destroy the game. I don't know if I really want to deal with that. Find out. It's got 18. Here we go. And there. And that was my little boy coming to say hi. Definitely got a couple cute little kids, but they all drive me nuts. Alright, did we get the rest of our saplings? How did we not get enough oak or dark oak from that? Alright, we're not going to use Spade Miner this time. Still missing 2 oak and 2 dark oak saplings. They're going to make me destroy my room. Because they're mean. RNG is not on my side today. Right, eventually we're going to have to start a mob farm anyway, so we will just kind of push this direction. I think, I'm not sure, maybe. one of the first mods we might get into might be Botania. For those of you who don't know, Botania is actually a technology mod. It is not magic mod. So I found that out myself, which was surprising. We'll need to do a bit of sieving in the beginning of this pack to get started. But after we've gotten started, oh, that hurt. Loud noises. Oh. Ooh, shoot. Can I break this with my fist? I don't think so. Might have to punch a few stone. Eh. That should be enough. Oh, this mouse. I'm gonna get a new mouse soon. Make things so much easier. Alright. Let's get ourselves another hammer. We need that anyway, so break. Then we'll get ourselves a few more. Let's get ourselves a few more dirt here. And we'll start with that much, because we might need this. Yes, that should be enough to complete the quest. There we go. Now we got all of our saplings. Now, we're going to start with some oak wood. Oh, see, Botania, mandolins. Those will be great for later. So we're going to start with oak wood, because oak is going to be the easiest way to move on in this. And then from there, we will probably move on to spruce or dark oak, because I think that would be best for what I want to use for building materials. In this mod pack, there is something called twerp, which allows you to shift to create trees. We didn't get no... That's not fun at all. It's kind of when we get an apple from that, make an apple tree. Alright, so now we can make our first chest. Put some of this stuff in. Wait a minute, I was pretty sure I had... There we go. Two chests. Now, this is where we're going to put anything we get from our packs. Then we'll create another chest, and that will be for our saplings. Oop. If I can remember how to play this game. There we go. Put the sapling chest over here. Throw all those in there, except for the oak. We need that one. Let's get ourselves a few more pieces of wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause this here so that I can get some... Ooh, big tree! So that I can get a few things. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Crooking. Crooking gives you silkworms, which is actually one of your next quests. After you get the trees and the saplings, you have to get string and wood. So you get wood first, and then you get string, which is you use by crooking leaves to get silkworms. So I'm going to just go ahead and finish this up real quick, and then we'll come back. Alright guys, so here's the deal. We have got ourselves 19 wood, a few saplings, some apples, some peaches, and some pears. I did get the loot crate for the wood, and then the one that I opened second that was in my inventory just gave me fluid displays, which are actually really cool blocks. It just allows, oh, epic bacon. So this is one of the best foods in the game. We'll keep all that as our starter food. Then I'll show you some better starter foods in a little while. Things that, if you don't get things like epic bacon, will be a little bit easier for you to get a hold of. So as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm infesting this tree with silkworms. And I probably don't need to use this many, but, you know, it is what it is. And we're just going to wait for the tree to be completely infested. While we're waiting, we're going to acquire ourselves just a couple more pieces of cobblestone and get ourselves another crook. Now I know we could use wood crooks or even compressed wood crooks. I just don't see a reason for it right now, so let's just start with a normal crook or a normal stone crook. The other thing that would be nice to do is get ourselves some torches to light up a couple areas, because if we hit F7, you can see this can all spawn mobs. It's not going to, because we have to be at least 23 blocks away for mobs to spawn, and there's no place in this current world where we can go where we will be 23 blocks away. So I'm just going to go ahead and create myself a tiny furnace. Just go ahead and set that down right there. Put one down here, a few up here. Get ourselves some charcoal. Looks like we're completely infested. So we take our and vein mine. And we got all of our string we needed. 63, which is good for now. We'll need more soon. We're gonna give ourselves a little bit more. And then actually, can you vein? I don't think you can vein mine with an empty hand. I think in order for you to use ore excavator, you have to have something in your hand. So let's grab this. Get ourselves. Oh, we have some sticks. Let's get ourselves 4 torches, right? We're gonna use those torches. We're gonna put one there, one there. We're gonna put one there and one there. We'll grab this one. We're gonna put it right there. Well, that shouldn't be happening. I don't like that. I'm just gonna leave it there for now, because it lights up the whole room. Change it later if we have to. Then we'll grab ourselves a couple more torches. We're gonna put the, oh, I double. This mouse has some weird macro thing going on with it where it double clicks. It drives me nuts. Even though tiny charcoal is great when it comes to cooking things, we don't really need to worry about it right now. So I'm just gonna put the tiny charcoal in here, along with most of the oak saplings. And keep the wood on me. We'll string off to the side. Let's go ahead and put the fruit in here. We don't need it yet. We have the epic bacon, which we'll start with using. And I'm just gonna put that there. Actually, additions manual. I think that's for, no, those are tiny progressions. You get actually additions manual when you create something from actually additions. And I'm not sure what I created that has actually additions, but we'll find out later. First, now let's go back into our better questing thing. We'll grab our loot bag here. So there's a couple different things that we can do. It wants us to wait to do the oak crucible. I kind of want to get into clay pots. I want to at least get to clay today, which may not happen because we only have a few minutes left. So that may be in the next episode. So for now, what we're going to get started on is we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a chest, because apparently the last one didn't count. Get that loot crate done. And as I said, I want to try not to use the loot crates unless I have to, because not use the stuff that comes out of them unless I have to. I cannot do this for some reason with that button. And success. Go ahead and put that right there. Pop this. Photovoltaic cells. There's something that if we were going to do a ton of solar, we would totally use those. We probably won't do a ton of solar though, so don't worry about using those. Get ourselves this one. Yellowite. Extreme reactors. That's something we might use, but we're going to want to ore double that first. So next thing on the list of what we can do is sieves. I believe sieves are next. And so there's 2 types of sieves you can do. Early game, I think the heavy sieve is a good one, but I think we need to start with the normal sieve in order to get the quest. So I think it's like this, I believe, and then that. No. I did that wrong. Hold on, let me look it up. Sieve, S-I-E-V. Aha, yeah, I did do it wrong. So go ahead and grab these. Oh, I just need to grab all that stuff. Yoink. Oh, I'm short one. This is the sticks. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4. No boat needed. Row, row, row your boat. I'm such a child. So we got the sieve. We got the mesh. Sieve and mesh. Ta-da! Now, is that 2 different quests or the same one? There's the sieve. Silk mesh. Claim. We got flint mesh, which we can't do yet. So we're just going to use this corner over here that we have for our sieving. Flask of fleet feet and speed upgrades. Throw those in there. Now, because we have this dirt, I think one of the first things we're going to go ahead and sieve is sand. So whatever you sieve, depending on what you sieve, gives you different things. So if we go to uses, and we go to, where is this? Yeah, there it is. Go to sieve. In a string mesh, we have a chance to get gold, iron, cocoa beans, cactus seeds. Cactus will be useful, so we're going to just go ahead and just string, or sieve a couple of these. I think you can use macros on this to sieve faster, but I don't think that's going to be something that I do in this series, because personally I think macros are a bit overpowered. Let's see what we get from this, and then we'll end off the episode and come back next time. We will work a bit more on sieving. Ooh, cocoa beans. So, just one last quick thing before you go. You can take ore pieces and turn them into ore chunks. These ore chunks can be smelted into iron ore. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to see more content. And I will see you guys next time.